Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm just scooting closer. So today's video, as you saw by the title, we'll be talking about brands that I tried for the first time in 2021. I'm so excited. It's actually quite a few. So they're brands that I've tried, one product before, or like I can pick a product and be like, oh yeah, I know that, I did try that, but don't really remember anything like that. So I tried to pick brands that I really tried for the first time in 2021, where I went out of my way to buy a product, or even though I got the product, I was like, I acknowledged the brand and I was like, oh, let me read a little bit more, let me give the brand credit basically for the product and not just say, oh, this is a new product, kind of move past it. So there are some products brands that I obviously have tried before. I've tried so much makeup. I got Ipsy for so long, and for a while back in, I don't even know the year, 2019, when I first started making YouTube videos, I was trying literally everything because I was just buying everything because I was like, oh my gosh, everyone loves this, so I need to try it. And I have no idea, no recollection, I think that's the word, of anything. So I was like, whatever, let's sit down, put it all in one video of brands that I totally acknowledge that I tried in 2021. I'm so pumped. First, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just get started. Okay, so let's talk about, we'll do the oneers, I don't know, one-hit wonders, I guess, for me first. First is, of course, the brand LYS. I guess that may or may not stand for Love Yourself. I'm not 100% sure. But this is the Triple Fix Serum Foundation. I did just get this recently during the Sephora VAB sale, but I love this. I wish it was I got a lighter shade because then I could use it now. The shade will work for me eventually, but I have to kind of make it work for me right now and with a mixer. And so, long story short, I just can't wear it every day. But I freaking love this foundation. It is so beautiful on the skin. The only reason why I haven't picked up more from the brand, honestly, although it is a cheaper brand, is just because nothing else really appeals to me. Like bronzer, I can't buy bronzers right now. Cream blushes, been there, done that, with so many cream blushes. And then the setting powder, nothing seems extraordinary besides the foundation. Seems like something unique and very nice that I want to try. It really is a serum foundation. Kind of, if you kind of imagine that in your mind, it's literally that very, I don't want to say, I guess liquidy is the word, but blends into the skin, melts into the skin. It's really, really nice. And I really do love this, love the brand so far, and definitely will try more. I just don't know if it's a brand that I will buy every product from and do a full face of LYS, I don't know. Maybe, but I don't know. Next is Oola Hendrickson. I did just pick this, I just get this in my Glam Bag X. And I do really like this, and this brand doesn't have any other makeup products besides this though, and everything else is skincare, which I probably won't ever purchase because it's expensive, but I'm so glad I got to try the primer, and I love it. I love it so much. It is so beautiful. It literally is extremely brightening. I have to be a little careful. I have to figure out the right pump amount, because sometimes it can go a little overboard because it is extremely, extremely brightening, and then it's oh my gosh. So I have to balance it out, but I really, really do love it, and I'm so glad I got to try this brand. I had to jump on, I'm editing this video, and I freaking noticed that my picture in the background is upside down. So because it got hot, it felt not melted, it became unsticky, and so it fell obviously down. So one video it's not even up in. Then I went to put it back up, and I didn't even think about it being upside down. I don't know. It just didn't cross my mind, and it's upside down this entire video, so I'm so sorry for those of you with OCD. I know it hurts me. I'm sure it hurts you as well. We're in this together. I'm so sorry. All right, next is Zueva. Again, this is a brand that I have tried an eyeshadow palette. I think I tried it once or something, or I got it in my box. I don't know if I think I did officially try it, but it was just once and that was it. Basically, there was no real testing or anything like that. And so I'm counting this as the first time basically, and I freaking love this foundation as well. It's the Natural Luminous Foundation, Authentic Skin Natural Luminous Foundation, and that is so freaking true. It's just such a natural skin look on the face. It feels so good. It's not no coverage or whatever. It's kind of a lighter medium coverage, but it just looks like skin. It feels like skin. It is so, 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 so nice. I did get mine at TJ Maxx, so if you can find it, I would try it. Again, I do want to try a little bit more from the brand. Nothing sparks my attention too much, but I'm counting this as a brand I tried for the first time in 2021, basically. All right, another one, which one actually did, this is actually, I think this, I don't know if this brand came out in 2021, I don't think so. I think end of 2020? I don't know, whatever, it is one size. I did try the setting powder as well, and I didn't like that. It was a little bit too mattifying for me. But this eyeshadow palette, I don't know what it is. I think someone had said, someone even commented on my Glam Bag X unbagging, excuse me. Someone commented, even commented on my Glam Bag X unbagging, was like, the one size powder was a nightmare. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about or what you did to it, but this is beautiful and it blends so nicely on my eyes. I guess, you know, maybe it's like a, I don't know. I don't know if it's inconsistent or what. Oh, you know what? I like. Okay, I remember. That's what I initially thought she said. Then she was like, the one size palette is a nightmare for people with OCD. That's what it was because of this. And I was like, and I agreed. That's what it was. Sorry, my bad. But I still feel like this, you know, just isn't everyone's favorite. And I'm not sure why, because I'm really enjoying it. The mattes are beautiful. I'm just wearing the mattes today. These two shades right here, and then I'm wearing this cream shade on like the center, and it's just really pretty. It's really easy, simple, nice. And then if you want to do something a little bit more bold, you have these two rows over here, and then this shade in the middle, which is called Everything, literally is everything. It is so beautiful, and so I really do like this palette. And I don't know if it's a brand I will personally go out of my way to buy more stuff from, but like I want to try the eyeliner. I think at some point there's a couple things that are like interesting. Definitely one I will keep an eye out. The thing is that Patrick Star has a very specific makeup type, and it's very dramatic, very extra, and I don't follow him in any way, shape, or form, but you know that from like, you know, people will be like, oh, Patrick Star does it this way, you know what I mean? You hear it through the grapevine, basically. And so, like, that's why his setting powder is super, super mattifying and stuff like that, and so it just wasn't for me, and so I feel like the aesthetic isn't my type of aesthetic so far, but like this palette, so good, so bomb. Definitely want to keep trying this brand for sure. I will definitely keep it on my radar, basically. All right, next is Miss Pat Mcgrath. Again, this I may or may not have tried another product for them. I can't think of one if I did, but this is the first time I like acknowledged it, you know what I mean? And so I did pick up the Pat Mcgrath Mthrshp Rose Decadence eyeshadow palette. This is a little mini guy here. I got it from Sephora, and I love this palette. I think it's so pretty. It's so easy. It is a little bit, obviously it's a pink, rosier kind of shade, so it's kind of one look. You kind of get a few looks from it, but they're all very similar and pinkier, you know what I mean? So, you know, that's the reason why I dip into this palette if I want something pink, but it is so beautiful. The formula is so creamy. I love the mattes, and if I found another color scheme in this like little pans, I probably would pick it up as well because I love it so much, and I think the formula is really, really nice, and I really enjoy this palette. And I don't want the big, the whole extravagant thing. I want something more like this, and I was really happy that she had this, number one, and number two, that I liked it because it's really good. This needs to go, first of all though, this little insert, either don't put names on them or put them on the back or put them underneath. I don't mind if they're on here in some way, shape, or form. I don't mind. I don't mind if they don't have names because I'd rather them not have names than have this. This is annoying because I feel a little bit obligated to keep it, even though I really technically don't, but I feel a little bit like I should, I don't know. So there's that. And then I also tried the Patmograph Mascara. I think, this is a little overpriced. I think it's like $25, which is pretty average. I realized I was saying that this was expensive, but I think most mascaras, high-end mascaras, are like $24, so $1 more, isn't that serious, but for what it is, it's not that good. It's not my favorite mascara, and so I think it's a nice brand. I think that the cheap, like the products that I've tried are obviously cheap to the brand, considered like cheap relatively to the brand. The brand is nowhere near cheap, but the products I've tried I do like, and it is something that I would like if I saw something I like. I forgot, I also tried her lipsticks. Maybe that was last year. But anyway, I didn't even really remember that because I really didn't try them. I was just kind of like, oh, these lipsticks, I don't know how to explain that. But I like it so far. Definitely gonna keep my eye out for Pat Mcgrath and see if there's anything else I like, basically. All right, next let's go with Tower 28. So I did get this last year, a while ago, a long time ago. And like the first time I used it, I was like, oh no, I don't like this. And then I keep going back and forth, whatever it is. I went back and forth for a really long time. I really didn't even really try it for a really long time. I mean, I literally tried it, put it on my face, but it was nothing that I was like, okay, why don't I like this, or how do I make this work? Basically, I never did that. And so until recently, and so I fell in love with it. I think this formula is beautiful. I'm wearing it today under a powder, which I think I'm gonna apply a little bit on top. I think the thing with me is that I need I love a certain kind of shade. on myself. I think it's so pretty, and this one was a little bit different than that. It's a little bit more pink, but I think for the summer, it's doing it for me. Or for the spring, it's doing it for me. It's very dewy, very fresh. It just looks alive, and I love it. I almost wish I didn't do my eyes today, just because I loved the way it looked before, like with just the fresh pink cheeks, the bronze, everything was so pretty. And not that my eyes are not pretty, but you know what I mean. It just kind of made them a little bit more fall. But I love this blush, love this formula. It definitely opened the gate for me for Tower 28 when I really did try it and was like, sit down and was like, okay, let's try this. And then I even picked up the Tower 28 Shine On Lip Jelly on a whim. I just went to Sephora and I was like, fine. I did want to get it in my Glam Bag X, and then when I saw that I wasn't getting it, and I was like, okay, now I need to get it, because I don't know, the brand is just fun, and it looks like something that I would really enjoy. It looks like something very my aesthetic, and I just hadn't tried really anything but the blush, and even then I didn't really try it. And so now I have all the Tower 28 products on my favorites list on Sephora, and so I'll slowly start adding them in, maybe do a brand review when I get them all in. But I'm so excited. I love these and love Tower 28. Definitely going up there for like one of my favorite brands. Next is, oh my gosh, this is the newest product to my collection. I literally just bought this, but I love it so much that I have to tell you about this brand. Of course, of course I'm sure you guys have heard it, but the brand is Kaja, and this is the Cloud Latte Play Bento Blush and Bronzer. So it's the Play Bento Blush and Bronzer in the shade 02 Cloud Latte. Guys, this is my new obsession, first of all. This blew me away. I really try not to impulse purchase, but when I do, I'm like, I try not to make myself like the product because I impulsed it. Obsessed. Literally came into my life, and I don't want to ever stop using this ever. I didn't wear the blush today just because I wanted to wear the Tower 28 one, and I was wearing creams. This cream bronzer in the bottom, so beautiful. It honestly reminds me, I just thought about it, reminds me of the Tarte Breezy Cream bronzers. How they're just so freaking creamy. They just blend on the skin so seamlessly. You just love it. It just works so well with your foundation. It just creates this beautiful bronze on the face. Honestly, that's not too harsh or too anything. It just is beautiful, and it blends into the skin. It looks so freaking good. I love this cream product, and this was the product I was skeptical about. This is the reason why I didn't pick up this bronzer at first, this product at first, because I was like, why is there cream in it and the others are powders? But it is so good. I would, oh my gosh, not trade it for the world. The highlighter is really pretty. Not my favorite out of the three. The bronzer and the blush are definitely the highlights. They're like the top products for me, but I do enjoy it, and it's something I will get use out of. And then the blush, honey, I love this shade so much. So beautiful. I'm obsessed. Love the brand. Definitely, again, I have a bunch of Kaja products hearted out in my love list, so I'm like, I need to try more from the brand. I did try a highlighter way back when, but I don't even remember it. I don't even know what it was. It was like it looked like an eyeshadow. It was like this big. I got it in like a Sephora play box or something like that. All right, let's speed this up. Next is Becca. Again, I did try a Becca highlighter a long time ago. It was something like I think I got from Marshalls or something like that. It was completely shattered. I had to repress it, whatever. It was like not a good representation of the brand. So when I heard that Becca was going like out of business, I was kind of just like, okay, now I need to try these products because this is it. This is all we're gonna get. I really wanted to try the Becca First Light Priming Filter, and obviously Champagne Pop. Champagne Pop blew my mind away. Obsessed. So glad that I have this. We'll never get rid of it. So obsessed. I love it. So beautiful. And the first Light Priming Filter is all right. I think I needed the backlight one. I couldn't. Oh my gosh. This one was supposed to be more of the illuminating one, but I think this one is more just brightening. It's supposed to make your face look a little bit more umphy, not as much illuminated. So I think I need the other one, but either way, I do love the brand. Definitely something I'm sad to see go now. It's nothing that I would be like, oh, now, like if they were still in stock and I tried these, I wouldn't be like, oh, let me buy all these products, because they're really expensive, honestly. And I could see why they're kind of going, because all their stuff is kind of outdated, if you will. That sounds so horrible. So, but you know, I'm glad that I did try it, and I'm sad to see the brand go. I'm sad to see any brand go, but all right. Next is, let's go with Kosas. Again, I did try some products like last year or whatever, but this brand I really dove into this year, and I'm so glad that I did, because it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite brands. I'm just truly obsessed. The setting powder rocks my world. I'm wearing it today. Could you have guessed that I'm wearing setting powder? No, you'd probably think that I was just wearing, you know, my everyday, like I'm just wearing nothing, everything with no setting powder, because it looks so beautiful and so luminous, but my face is set. My makeup's not moving, honey. And I love it so much. Like you can see how worn it, I don't know if you can tell. There are some scratches in it because it did get a little bit of hard pan, but I think it's because my face, I always love a really dewy base. And so when I dip in, like dip on my face, when I dip in and then go back and then go back, I think I'm putting like obviously moisture in the product, and so it's not like, doesn't work too well with that, but I'm obsessed. I have not stopped using this since I got it. Kosas Duo in Papaya 1972, high intensity. I love this as well. Such a great formula, such a beautiful shade. The Kosas Brow, I wear it every day because I love it as well. I don't know what it is, but I love it. It's so good. I like the shape, I think, because it's not a fine tip, but it's not a chunky triangle, and so I think it's just the perfect combination, and so I really do like it. The formula is really, really creamy on my brows, and yes, love the brand. Definitely something I will, hopefully, I just did a full face of Kosas, so as they come out with more products, hopefully I can keep up with them and kind of keep reviewing them for you because I love the brand so much. We're down to the bottom two, I believe. Next is Catrice. This is a weird one because I feel like Catrice has been around for so long. I mean, like long with like Becca and stuff. All these other brands are not like Pat Mcgrath isn't new, but a lot of these other brands are newer on the market. They're like a couple years old. Like you can remember when they came out almost. This Catrice, I'm like, this has been around for eons, you know? And so I picked up a few products recently, and I really love the brand. I think it's something that I want to keep picking up products from. The Supreme Rose Beam Highlighter is amazing. The foundation I really do like. If I want something a little bit more, I don't want to say matte, but a little bit more like demi matte, I want to go for this because it's hydrating, but it's not glowy or luminous. It is a little bit more set. And then we have the Catrice Hydro Primer. I do enjoy this. And then the Catrice Powerful 5 Liquid Lip Balm. Definitely a brand that I will keep like my eyes out for if I see a product I like or whatever. Maybe do collect more products to try to do a full face of Catrice. But yeah, it's an exciting brand, and I do like that I tried it this year and like really got down to the nitty gritty with it. I feel like it's a brand I always used to pass like in stores and stuff. I don't even know, is Catrice in Walmart? I always get Catrice and CoverGirl confused, so I don't know, but I just end up passing it. CoverGirl, I haven't even tried CoverGirl. I know, where have we been living under a rock? Anyway, last but certainly not least, the brand that I tried, one of I don't know. I love all these products so much. But definitely one of the brands that is like one of my favorite brands that I've tried in 2021 is Jaclyn Cosmetics. And you know, could you have guessed? Probably not. I'm wearing the highlighter today and I freaking just love it. I just literally, what I did is I took my brush, I just dipped, okay, I have the same brush again. Just dabbed in there a little bit and just hit it on the high points and just tapped it like that. And it just gives this beautiful glow that you love. And a lot of the glow that's on my face is from like my setting spray and my primer and stuff like that. But there is just like that extra oomph that from this highlighter, and I love it. I'm so glad she came out with a mini. I hope she comes out with like a mini of a different shade maybe, and I would definitely pick it up. She has a really deep shade, and so that one just wouldn't work for me, but I hope she keeps coming out with minis because I do really love them. And it makes me happy that she almost, like, when people come out with minis, for me, it's like I know you want to try it, and I know the full size is expensive, so here's something that hopefully you can afford. And I'm like, thank you, because I wouldn't have been able to try it if it wasn't in a mini, because the other stuff is just so expensive. And for me, I will never go through this mini ever, literally never ever. Look at it. I have 13 other highlighters, never. So I'm like, I'd rather be in a mini anyway, whether it's like, you know, people go by grams per dollar, it's like whatever, I don't care, I just want to try it. And for convenience of it not going bad before I get to use it up, I'd rather it be a mini. And last, and then the other products is just the liquid lipstick and the lip liner. I'm wearing them both today, and I'm kind of obsessed. I love it. I'm wearing the Tower 28 gloss on top. But I love the formula. I think it's so nice. It lasts so long. I think it's just really pretty, really comfortable. And people who are hating on this brand really just need to get over it. I think if you're someone who, first of all, doesn't really pay attention to Jaclyn Hill, like you're not a hater, but you're not a fan, definitely just try the brand with an open mind. Like, this is a new brand. They're just starting. When you try it like that, the brand is just so much better because the products are really good, and when you take everything else away from it, it's a great brand. And so try it like that. maybe your opinions will change or you will have a good experience like I have, but I'm excited. So yeah, guys, that is it for this video. These are all the brands that I've tried, and I tried for the first time in 2021. If you want to use, like, you're like, hey, like, this brand is interesting to me, you want to try more, or if you want me to try more, if you have a product that you're like, you want to see me try from a specific brand, definitely let me know down below. If there's a brand that I did mention, like CoverGirl, and I haven't really tried much from, let a girl know. There are some other brands, like, where did it go? Here's it. This is the brand, the Beauty Crop. I've never tried anything from the Beauty Crop, and I got it in my Ipsy, but like I didn't really count those because Ipsy sends me random brands all the time, and like I know nothing about the brand here, nothing. I didn't pick it out, you know what I mean? So it didn't really count. But again, let me know any brands you're like, girl, this is my brand. Let me know. I think right now I'm on the hunt for Kaja. Kaja's like where my radar's at. Kaja and kind of One Size and Jaclyn Cosmetics. Those are my top 3 right now where I'm like, let me get more. The quote for today is, believe you can and you're halfway there. That is it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.